Hey guys, how's it going? I'm here for another live Q&A. I did one every single day this weekend. I'm hoping to make this a little weekly ritual. On the weekends I'll be offering live Q&As and I'll be giving you guys a heads up and trying to do these at different times because soon I'm going to be in all different time zones. I've been traveling the world actually, so I'm going to be all over the place and hopefully doing live workshops for you guys too, but that's a whole other conversation. So feel free. Hi, Mimi. Greetings from California. Go ahead and write questions in the chat and I'm going to go through and just select questions, and my intention is that everybody's questions will be answered somehow, even if I don't get to your specific question. So just keep writing questions and I'll pop in to answer them, and I'm just using my intuition to select questions. Anna, what's next for my life? So what's next for my life, Anna? Hi Tara. Hi Leland. I'm going to be doing your reading soon, Leland. All right, what's next for your life, Anna? Inner Goddess. I actually just pulled this for someone I was reading for right before this. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. I feel like you need to discover your inner beauty again. And so this card is saying do something as a ritual to yourself to release your inner beauty. So for some people, this is getting your hair done or doing some type of spa treatment. Maybe you go to the beauty shop and you get the whole works done. Maybe you buy some new clothes, hopefully sustainable. That's my little sustainable eco-fashion plug. You guys know I'm all about that. But I'm seeing this for you, like you need to release your inner goddess and really see and feel yourself as beautiful again. I just did a workshop with one of my friends on releasing the inner goddess, and she was saying to like put on some sexy outfits and dance in front of the mirror and like graze your hands like over yourself and just like relax and feel gorgeous and beautiful, and to do this often, and that it'll help change the way that you feel about yourself. And so I've been trying it. I actually love dancing. I dance in front of the mirror and do yoga in front of the mirror, but it's like the way that you act when you see yourself, like you want to see yourself as beautiful. And this is going to be really magnetic for you because when you change the way that you see yourself, the way that the world and other people will react to you is going to change. So it's very powerful. The way that you see yourself is everything. So that's why like I've really gotten into my self-care, and I'm all into fashion and just trying to look my best, and it's really for me mainly. But it doesn't help. I mean, it does help that other people react to it, and like when I feel good about myself, it helps other people react to me in a good way too. It doesn't mean that you have to go spend a bunch of money, and that, you know, I really believe this inner beauty, it comes from the inside out, but what I'm pulling for you is you need to do some rituals to yourself and change some things up. So I hope that resonates, Anna. I'm going to be scrolling up to find more questions, and welcome to anybody who just came in. I'm answering your questions. Denise, you have a Cancer man and you're a Capricorn. Will you guys be a couple? Well, off the top of my head, I have to say that Cancer men love women. They're like mama's boys. They're all about women. They're very emotional. Like, they're down for committed relationships. So, I mean, the fact that this person's a Cancer is really, looks pretty solid, but, maybe this is saying, I don't know if this is like a message to you outside of this, or if this goes along with the relationship, but the home card just flew out for you, and it's saying your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So maybe you're going to be moving in with this person. Let's get a clarifier. Is this just like a little funny message to you, or does this have to do with your Cancer man? Let's find out. This is so fun, you guys. Thanks for being on here and sharing this with me. helping me practice and get better at this, especially the fact that it's live. Like, the pressure is on. I see that your Cancer man is a little hesitant to move forward right now in his life in general. There's a lot of abundance around him, a lot of opportunity, but like he's not seeing it. This is a card that's telling you to be patient, that you put a lot of work and effort into this relationship already. You have your own responsibilities to kind of focus on right now. Maybe that's why the home card came out. But I see some potential for you in this relationship. I think that's why my first impulse was like, yeah, there's something going on here. So there's potential. You might need to be patient though. So I hope that that helps. Definitely keep me informed. You're welcome, Carol. This is helping me get better at this, and I don't give to get, but when you put a lot of goodness and you help people, like, a lot of good comes back to you. I definitely have a very blessed life, so thanks. Okay, Blue Fusion, you want to ask the same thing like yesterday because you have a feeling. Just write something again, Blue Fusion, and if I see your name, I'll answer your question. Sorry, I don't understand that. You're welcome, Leland. Okay, Namaste. You're saying you have a Leo boyfriend and you're a Libra woman. Are you guys meant to be together? Let's ask the cards. This deck knows. Let's find out. Namaste. Leo and Libra. I'm pulling the boundaries card, so I'm like, what's going on? The answer is yes. I see that you guys are, this relationship is very fruitful and abundant, which is what this card's talking about. Like, it's a good time for you guys to think of new ideas of, like, different ways to spend your time together, or perhaps, like, changes. I'm seeing a lot of changes in your relationship together. As far as like your home situation, where you're living, like your careers, like there's a lot of stuff that's changing that could affect the relationship in a positive way. But I'm not gonna lie, I see that you guys have had a tough time. This is like the root chakra, which has to do with like your sense of safety, your sense of security. I see you guys have been through a lot here, but it's beautiful because this says you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So if you're worried about this relationship, they're saying don't worry, like Spirit's got this. There's like a reason you're supposed to be in this relationship, but you guys are learning about boundaries right now. It says love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. I do see just a little bit of codependency in this relationship, so it's really important to make sure that in this relationship you can stand on your own 2 feet, and that, you know, you've got your own things going on for you, and that you don't rely or depend on this person too much. It's okay to depend on someone. It's okay to, you know, to even be a bit codependent, but I'm seeing if it's to the point to where it's affecting you and you're needing to have boundaries, then something's got to give. So I see the need for like some more boundaries in this relationship, and I see the past you guys have had, but overall, like, it's beautiful, this connection you have, and it's definitely very much being supported by Spirit. And so I say keep going, Leo and Libra. So what's up, you guys? I'm excited to share my cards with you again. They love to talk. You're welcome. Namaste. All right, Tara, how about you? Me and my ex-boyfriend will get back. He is still in love with me. You guys still chat sometimes. Okay, so like what's going on with you and your ex? Are you guys gonna get back together? What does Spirit have to say? Let's find out. Okay, peace. They're saying there's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. They're kind of telling you if you're going to reapproach this relationship, you need to make sure that you're really playful. Obviously, there's been some stuff that's happened here. You guys triggered each other's abandonment issues when you guys broke up, and so there's a little bit of like pain down there that you guys are confronting every time you're talking, and you're having to kind of push past that. So the playful energy is going to help. Be very playful with this person, make sure it's authentic, and be very open, because I do see this path continuing forward for you. The home card came out for you too. It says your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. I think a lot of people are going to be moving in together, moving closer. There's a lot of movement in these soulmate relationships right now. So I hope that that helps. My cards are very supportive of that. Okay, Dasanmu. I'm a Cancer, very interested in a Gemini. Feels like a twin flame. And I bet you're really feeling this right now because we just had a full moon in Gemini. And so I bet you're just like freaking out over this. So I would love to answer this question for you. So Cancer is interested in a Gemini. Feels like a twin flame. What's going on with this, Dasanmu? Protection. They're saying you're safe. This is a card that's talking about like cosmic forces, because it's like, who made Stonehenge? How did it get there? How is it still standing? I mean, it's beautiful, it's epic. And I think they're saying that even though this feels impossible, like your connection to this person, there's a greater reason here for you. There's a greater reason you're feeling this connection. There's a greater reason that you're experiencing this. It could be a twin flame, I have to say, but if you end up getting really stuck on someone, you have to ask yourself like what you're learning here. Sometimes these people just come into your life to send you back inwards towards yourself for self-love. Self-love is always the answer, but sometimes these relationships do evolve further and turn into something else. So that's what we're wondering. Is this going to evolve? Is this information that you are privy to right now? We'll see if my cards will answer. They're telling you to stay grounded. I can see that you've been overthinking this a lot, and they're saying stay grounded. You need to be in your body right now, and in the present moment. Focus on what's in front of you. If this person isn't in front of you right now at this moment, let it go. If it's meant to be, it'll come back to you. They want you to pursue yourself, to pursue your life right now. So I hope that that helps. So, Namaste. My mother and grandma have passed. I was very close. Are they watching over me? Let's ask. I'm going to ask a couple of my decks. I'm just drawing the card. Shuffle, shuffle. Your angel is here. That's so sweet. This card says, who is the first person to come to mind? Whether an actual angel, earth angel, departed loved one, spirit guide, or your deity, there is someone who is here now to comfort you. They want you to know that you are safe. They can see your situation, and they want you to know that all is well and will continue to be. They want you to make a wish. They can pull some strings. Have faith. Maybe that's what this is all about. So that's your message. That's really sweet. I'm going to answer some more questions. Sydney, should I move in with Scott in January? What does Spirit have to say? Let's find out. Should you move in with Scott in January? I know this is like the cheesiest music ever, but I love it and it helps me. I just go on YouTube and type in calming harp music or calming piano music for any of you guys who are wondering. And I just chill out to this all the time. It helps. past life. So you guys have a past life connection. This is definitely a sign that this person is your soulmate. They're in your soul family, twin flame kind of thing. Like, you are definitely very connected to this person. I would say this is like a yes card, but I'm gonna just pull a clarifier from my Wildwood deck real quick for you about moving in with Scott in January. Yes. This is a yes card. So yes, the answer is yes, you should do it. I think that there's a lot of support here for you. So I hope that that helps. Trust yourself though. Always trust yourself. If I say yes, but you're like no, then that also helps you find your answer. So sometimes, you know, my answers, I trust my gut and I trust my cards, and I've been told everything I'm saying is accurate from like everyone I've ever read for, but sometimes if something's off, it could also just be the catalyst to help you realize that something else, you know? And I always tell people, if my readings don't resonate with you and like you don't like this channel, I'm like, well, obviously go to another channel. But that's cool, because that actually helped you realize something else, that you're not into this, or that this isn't working for you, and like maybe something else will. So either way, it's cool because I get to help you guys. Okay, Blue Fusion. You wonder if you and your ex have a chance to get back together again. And I think I might have answered this already the other day. I can't remember, but I'm gonna just do it again, because why not? Blue Fusion, you and your ex have a chance to get back together again. I see the need for you to stay grounded. I don't know if this is a no, but it's definitely not a yes. They're saying you need to stay grounded, and that like this is talking about really deep, intense emotions and the need to be more playful, the need to really indulge your playfulness, your sensuality, have fun. And I feel like this is like the have fun on your own card. Like, you don't need no man kind of card. So I'm sure there's someone coming into your life. I'm sure that this is going to be sorted out. There might even be a chance for reconciliation for you and this person, because I'm kind of feeling into the situation. But for some reason, the card that came out is just like, stay grounded. So I hope that helps. I have to trust my cards. I have to just relay what they say. Jody, you would like to know if you'll meet a significant romantic partner in 2018. Okay, that's a good question. Let's ask. I'd love to, I just like to see what my cards have to say. These cards are so spot on for me, and I love that they're helping so many people now, because these messages helped me out of one of the darkest times of my life, like 2 years ago. So those of you guys who are going through hard times, I completely understand. You know, we all go through this journey. We're not alone. All of us are not immune to the contrast that this earth brings to us. So, but I love that, you know, we can get these healing messages. So we're talking about, once again, messages about staying grounded. This is also the secret keeper. The Lynx is like the secret keeper. So they might be saying, like, for some reason you're not meant to know, but like, let me just run this by this deck. Stay grounded. This is also a card that's talking about you being very clairvoyant, though, and you being very in tune with yourself and like in tune with your truth. So now that I think about it, this card could be a yes, because once you get centered in yourself and in your authenticity and in your truth, you become a magnet. A magnet for miracles, a magnet for soulmates. It's crazy. Like, I told you guys how I went through that difficult time in my life, and then once I got on the other side, I started meeting all these new people. I started getting all these business opportunities, and you know, a lot of soulmates coming into my life. And so I see 2018 being a year like that for you, where you're really going to be magnetic and very attractive this year. So I'm going to say yes, but let's pull from my Wildwood deck. Balance, Waters of Life. If it's going to happen, I see it happening towards the end of 2018, and I've been doing a lot of personal reviews for people for 2018 lately, and I've been seeing this pattern in everybody's yearly review that like the first couple months are very up and down, and then when we get over to like September, October, November of 2018, there's like love relationships, there's connections, there's like gatherings, there's intimacy. And so I see like this need for you to establish your balance, continue on this quest to find your truth. And 2018 is going to be a good year for you. You're going to be able to gather your inner strength a lot more. This swan is a symbol of leaving difficult times behind. And the waters of life is just basically a chill card. It's like you're chilling, you're relaxing, you're gathering the strength that's going to take you to really propel yourself forward. Because I feel like since you're getting more centered in your authenticity and your truth, you're getting ready to develop something, like take a big leap, take a big step, like really express yourself in a whole new way. So anyways, I know that was supposed to be like a love reading, but I got kind of carried away. So, if any of you guys are interested, by the way, I do offer personal reads. You can ask me like a question or two, and I do a 15-minute reading for $22.22, so $22 US and 22 cents. My in-depth reading, if you just want me to lay it out and like pull a bunch of cards and like we're gonna get into it, we're gonna draw clarifiers, we're gonna do the whole thing, you've got like 20 questions, then I have a reading that's 44, and it's like 45 minutes. And then I also have a yearly review, like I just mentioned, where we go month by month for 2018, and we just talk about everything, your career, jobs, like what's going to happen, kind of like I just did, but more in depth, and that's $44. My prices are low. Other psychics are charging like $80, $100, and I see why, because this is definitely a lot of work, but luckily, I get up early in the morning, I've got a lot of energy, and I have time for this, and I'm raising money for my cause. I'm raising money because I'm an eco and ethical fashion stylist, and I produce all these photo shoots because I'm trying to get sustainable clothing into the mainstream media. So people realize that you don't have to harm the earth or people in other countries and cause suffering in order to have beautiful fashion items. So that's my plug. But by all means, feel free to just stay tuned, and I'm going to be doing live readings for free. I do free readings all the time because I love to give, I love to give to the YouTube community because I found so many videos on here that helped me through that hard time in my life. Do you guys like Infinite Waters? Do you guys like Teal Swan? I love them. Anyways, I'm reading your questions. I'm scrolling through. We're going to do some more. It's so hard to choose. Lee Boyd, what good fortune awaits me and my family? That's a good question. Transformation. This says, you're experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So blessings are definitely coming to you and your family. How about we read this from the guidebook to get more specific? This says, as you go through this period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I'm here to assure you that you're part of nature's cycles of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of your life to fall away. So maybe this is what you're going through right now. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for this shedding of the old. Embrace all the lessons it brought and then let it go. Be giddy with excitement at the newness of the gifts that are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. You guys, if you can, take a screenshot of this. This is so legit. I'm feeling like this is going to answer a lot of people's questions on here right now. They're saying your future is safe. You're part of nature's cycles of death, birth, death, and rebirth. So if you want change, you're going to have to go through death and you're going to have to shed. But, you want to embrace the lessons and allow the death and make way for your rebirth. So they're saying, don't be concerned about endings as they're bringing in the new for you. Your prayers are going to be answered. So I hope that helps for you and your family. All right, I'm scrolling through. You love Infinite Waters, Lee? Awesome. I hope that answered your question, Lee. Diana, did I choose the right path in my career? I want to open my own tourism agency next year. Let's find out. That's really awesome. Let me know, because I travel all the time and would love to participate in that. Someone's interested in a Taurus. I'm going to scroll up and try to do that one next, hopefully. I have a lot of Taurus friends, so. Tourism agency. You know what? I'm really loving this card I just pulled for you. I'm going to say the answer is yes. If you're doing something that you love, I don't care if it's underwater basket weaving. I don't care if it's pole dancing. Do it with all your heart and trust that the universe is going to open doors for you. And so I'm seeing the answer is yes. And they're saying, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. This is talking about inner children. And, you know, the inner child is the part in us that wants to travel, is the part in us that wants to do the tourism, is a part of us that wants to have new experiences and express ourselves. So you're really good at, like, connecting with that in other people. You're good at helping people. You're good at guiding people. And I definitely see this as a path for you. It's a sacred path. It's a very spiritual path, whether you realize it or not. I always tell people the universe doesn't care if what you're doing is super spiritual. I mean, I decided to kind of take the path of a shaman and do all this healing stuff because I'm just very gifted at it. But if you're really gifted at helping others, or you know, you want to start this business and you're good at that, do that. Where we fall into trouble is when we don't really believe in ourselves, and when we don't really believe in our full potential, and we settle for like a lifestyle that's not really for us. I did that for so long, and it's not a fun path. Sometimes you have to go through that though in order to understand what it is that you do want. So shout out to anyone out there who's in a lifestyle that's not really serving you, or that's in a job that you hate, or that's in a relationship that's just not right for you. Shout out to you guys, because you're gonna figure it out. So, okay, Mokinibi, the Taurus I'm interested in, is he the one? I'm a Capricorn. I think Capricorn and Taurus are a really, really good match. I'm with a Taurus right now, and I have friends who are Taurus. I seem to be making Taurus friends everywhere. And I think that Taurus and Capricorn are definitely a good match, because Taurus likes to be like inside a lot. Taurus is very introspective. Taurus likes the comforts of life, the finer things in life. Taurus is hardworking though, diligent, kind of more likes like some more traditional lifestyle. And Capricorn is hardworking, go-getter. And so I feel like Taurus can help the Capricorn be grounded. And let's see. That's what I know about Taurus and Capricorn, but let's ask the cards what they have to say, because that's what we're here for. Wow, okay, so these cards definitely came out for you. They're saying that you need healing right now. I feel a lot of stress around this issue. They're saying your life doesn't depend on this. Remember, like, you know, allow yourself to heal, because some of the intense emotions you're feeling in this relationship are coming from stuff from your past that needs to be healed. Healing is a very personal thing for each person. I'm a huge advocate of healing. I'm a healer. That's why I'm here. Tarot cards and listening to tarot readings is very healing, but that's just one wheel on the spoke of your health. You know, seeing your doctor is always good, especially if you're experiencing depression. You know, going to healing classes helps. Spending time in nature, talk therapy, self-help books, long walks in nature, spa time. These are all things that are coming up, but the healing card's coming up for you. But overall, they're saying you're going to hit your mark. You're going to get what it is that you want. There's definitely a possibility that this relationship is going to work out. If for some reason it doesn't, this is just a card saying you need to finish your healing, but there's going to be a soulmate on the other side of this season in your life. So the answer is maybe. And if not, there's someone else coming through. And so I hope that that helps you. So I'm going to answer, I'll probably do this for like another 10, 15 minutes. So let's keep going. I'm just looking at trying to pick a question right now. Okay, Yelly, you're saying English is not easy for you. It's so funny because everyone always says that, but I'm so impressed that like everyone knows how to speak English and you guys can all write it. I don't know any other languages. I just like grew up here in America. They don't care. Like they don't want you to learn other languages. They don't even like make you learn Spanish or anything. And like most people speak Spanish here. So this is just America. Anyways, that's my America rant. So you're wanting to know if you're on the right path concerning your spirituality and like bliss, and you just want to find your path. And that's what Rainbow Harmony is all about. I want to help people I just want to encourage people to find their path. I'm not going to tell you, this is your path. I'm not like a guru or anything, but I just want to encourage you and inspire you and uplift you and to not give up. And let's see. The answer is yes, you're on the right path. You're always on the right path. But let's see what my cards have to say for you. We're getting into this. All right. The answer is yes, you're on the right path. This is the Sun. This is the yes card. I see you as some type of healer. Maybe that's why you're here and you're connecting with my energy. I see this as a divine appointment. They're saying you are a channel for divine healing power. And so I'm being prompted to read this in the guidebook. It says, commanding power is not the same as demanding it. Demanding comes from a childlike place akin to a tantrum, based upon the fear that it might be withheld. Commanding is based upon the sure and steady knowing that you are part of the Great Spirit's grace and wisdom. You're a lightning rod that can conduct the power. Simply connect to the power through unyielding clarity of your thought process. Don't waver for a moment in your sure and steady decision to be a conduit of the power that already resides within you. Connect to the even bigger source and allow it to amplify your natural power. In this way, you're a steady connector of the infinite, from the infinite and to the infinite. In other words, it's all spirit around you, through you, and to whomever you're healing. So you're a healer. And I see your situation being healed as well. And you can heal in any way that you want. I have some friends that heal through dance. I have another friend who's a sound healer and she sings. I'm healing by doing my tarot. And even my fashion styling is very healing for me to participate in and for others to participate in. So you can be a healer just being you and just being yourself. But if you're being called forward to actually get into this, maybe take a traditional path, do nursing, or maybe take a spiritual path and maybe do Reiki healing or find your own way to heal, they're saying that this is the path forward for you. Unconditional love. Love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. This is beautiful. It goes along with you becoming a healer. You were born with just an open heart and unconditional love. And some people have kind of lost this along the way, and you have to relearn it on the path. But for you, this is something that comes naturally. You are a huge channel for love, and this is something you need to give. And they're saying to be bold. It's time to start delegating on your path. You need to figure out what it is you're going to do. This card was talking about being a channel of the power, like pulling up your inner strength. This is such a huge repeating message, you guys. A lot of us right now are being called to really decide what it is that we're going to do to move forward. And the thing is, the universe doesn't care what it is we choose. It's just important that we choose something, anything to stir up the energy and the momentum, anything to keep us out of that restlessness, that confusion, and that indecision that's keeping us separated from our true nature. And so they're saying, move forward. In short, keep going on your path. And I see a love connection coming through for you, some type of soulmate. So the answer for you is yes, you're on the right path. I hope that that provided some insight for you. So I'm just going to clear myself right now. And I'm also going to clear all y'all with my selenite wand. And I'm going to go ahead and head over to the comments and do a couple more. Hi, Chocolate Muffin Top. What's up? I like your handle. Hater, will I get back with the Libra? We'll find out. You know Libras always do what they want. But let's see. Are you going to get back with your Libra? Oh my gosh, this is the weirdest thing. I just went to like put this deck down and it accidentally hit another one of my decks that I wasn't even using. And this card came out for you. So I guess this deck really wants to talk. It's my Green Witch Tarot, and this is the Battle Wagon. And so this is like talking about the battle that you guys went through when you had that breakup. And for some reason, I'm not seeing this for you. I'm seeing like you need freedom in adventure. And they're saying, don't let this breakup cloud your judgment. Don't forget like that moment you realized that you were free when you got away from this person. And now you're sad and you're missing them, but they're saying you are free and like this is what you need to continue forward. They're saying stay dedicated to your freedom. And I'm seeing if you got back with this person, it would be a struggle. So, at least this is the message for you for right now. If you end up getting back with this person, you know, don't come hating on me, Rainbow Harmony. But, at least for some reason right now, you're not supposed to be thinking about this. You're supposed to be thinking about yourself. You're supposed to be thinking about your freedom. And my advice is if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's meant to be. And that's what I'm trying to live by in my life. So, that's definitely the best advice that I stick to. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh wow, there's a lot of comments here. What's up, you guys? Melody, where is my spiritual journey going to take me? This is a fun question. Let's find out, Melody. You're welcome, hater. Alright. You are a shaman. Just kidding. Just kidding. You're going to grow a beard and live in a cave. I'm just kidding. For real though, let's figure this out. Oh, everyone's getting the love cards. You guys, if you are still single, if you're trying to make a love connection, just hang on because it's gonna happen. I'm feeling it. We've been getting this love card a lot. So first of all, what I'm seeing for you, yes, this is the shaman card, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're a shaman. It's just saying like you're being initiated to your spiritual path. You're getting started. You're starting to understand this concept of like all of life is spiritual and you're spiritual just by existing. And you're wanting something new. You're wanting change in your life. And this is how you've kind of found your way to the spiritual path. I'm seeing a new journey lies ahead for you. And you know what? I want to read this card to you because I feel like this is going to resonate so much. It says, "You have made the leap and started a new cycle. Your instinctive spirit has felt it is necessary to lead you to the gateway and to a new path. You may have been reluctant or concerned at first, but whether you realize it or not, a shift has occurred. You may feel wary of the unknown denizens that await you in the forest, but the ancient ancestor within you, it's basically your inner truth, will guide and reassure you as you relearn and greet new experiences on the path. Trust your inner voice. Listen to your own instinctive and inquisitive nature. Your own inner voice, your own inner ancestor is strong, patient, and wise. Let your inner voice lead you into the forest with new eyes and a joyful heart." So yeah, it's like you're getting connected to yourself and you're starting to listen to yourself more. And what's coming out is like your gifts and your talents. You're starting to realize there's certain things that you were born with that are innate to you, just like your disposition, the way that you are, the parts of yourself that you like just naturally like to express and explore. These are all clues. And so this new path is you getting acquainted with this and actually giving yourself the time it takes to develop this. Along my earlier journey, I'm just a natural healer, so I kept finding myself in all these careers and paths where I was doing healing. I was working with children and infants for so long, but I loved fashion, and like ever since I was little, I loved to dress up. I loved to dress my Barbies. I loved to dress my American Girl dolls, and as I grew up, I loved to, dress myself and my friends and do photo shoots and, do things for online magazines, and I just thought for some reason like I needed to buckle down and like be responsible and save up money and have a sensible job, which is, that's important too. We want to be logical, we're here on this earth, we got to make a living. Money doesn't grow on trees, or does it? But yes, this is the experience I found myself in, and overall I had to overcome this and start making time for myself to explore these sides of myself that wanted to be explored, because I was getting really depressed. And I think looking back, it was because I wasn't expressing myself. I wasn't giving myself enough time to be who I was and like to express my fashion and everything. And as soon as I started doing that, spending more time on that, that's how I found my spiritual path. That's how I found myself. And I feel like this is your spiritual path. It's just finding who you are, what you like, and like how you want to express yourself and how you want to spend your time here on this planet, how you want to contribute. Overall, they're saying go with the flow. The more that you find yourself and the more that you vibe up on this spiritual path, like the more people are going to come into your life to help you, to uplift you, to celebrate you, and to encourage you along. And I do see like a love connection coming into your life. So anyways, I really went into it on this, but I hope that helped you out. And I'm feeling you're having like a huge awakening right now. So I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it for you. Continue on your path because good things are going to happen. Okay, Laura. So you're in a dilemma. You're a Gemini. He's a Sagittarius. Oh my gosh. Feels like you're twin flames. Will he review his true feelings? Will a Sagittarius reveal their true feelings? I don't know. But I have personal experience with that, so let's keep going. Will your Sagittarius reveal their true feelings? Sagittarius is sensitive, but they very much need to do their own thing and need space, and they need freedom above all else. So it's hard to get a Sag, but once you have them, they're very loyal. That's all I can say. Balance, happiness, decision. Okay. I'm gonna ask all my decks. See, I am seeing that it's a bit complicated for this Sag to admit their feelings. But they're also saying expect a miracle. So they're saying, balance yourself. This isn't the end all and be all of your entire life, but I know when you're really stuck on someone, I know how it can feel like that. So they're saying find your balance, which is important first and foremost. Get connected with the earth, make sure you're spending time out in nature. For some reason, I'm getting a message to tell you, like, you need to get out in nature and clear your mind and get connected and rooted again. But I see that for some reason your happiness is tied up in this person and in this situation. They're saying find your happiness and then happiness will come. You have to, you know, get into this vibe in order to attract it. So they're trying to help you manifest this. They're like, you know what? Do things that make you happy. Focus on yourself. Focus on your own happiness. Fill your own cup first. But yes, a decision does need to be made here. I'm seeing a decision needs to be made, and I'm seeing like you need to be responsible and focus on yourself right now as this decision is being made. This is the endurance card, so they're saying have endurance through this situation, but overall expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So I do see this moving forward. I feel like this person might admit their feelings to you. If for some reason this doesn't work out and it blows over, then this is telling you that like the universe knows what you want. Like you want a love connection, you want someone on your vibe, and they're gonna send this to you. I really do believe that. But yeah, the cards are pointing overall to the situation being a little bit like you're gonna have to have a lot of patience and endurance. Like it's not gonna blow over right now, but I don't know what part of the world that you're in right now, but it's like the holidays, so this can be a really interesting time for some people. For some people, they're just really busy, you know, like reconnecting with their family. For other people, they're like depressed because maybe they didn't have a good home life growing up, and the holidays and this season brings up memories. So it's just like it's a hard time for love. There are people making connections. I feel that, but it's like, I feel like once December is over, once January kicks off, like there's going to be more opportunities for people to make connections, especially you in this situation. I think that's why we got the endurance card for you. So, let's see. Step into Sandra Land 2018. You're wanting to know like what 2018 is about for you? Let's see. You guys see how many times I've been pulling the Leap of Faith card lately? It's like broken. Because a lot of people need to take a leap of faith right now. That's why. So 2018 for Sandra. Okay. What I'm seeing for you is this need to be strong. They're saying you're stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. This is talking about some type of separation. It could just be like you felt really separated from yourself and from the divine and from like your source, and like you're confused about what to do next. Or it could be like a breakup or something like that. But they're saying you need to take a leap of faith, take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. I see 2018 being, you've been in this transition in your life for so long, and I actually see this being reversed for you. No longer are you in a transition. Like, this transition card's talking about leaving a difficult time behind, like heading towards your manifestations and heading on smoother waters as the wheel of the year turns. And so the wheel of the year has turned for you. We're moving forward now, and 2018 in short is all about this for you. Instruction. Like you're teaching others. I feel like you've learned things along your path, and now you're starting to realize like you have a passion with teaching, and you have a passion with speaking, and you want to share with others. And I feel like there's going to be mentors that come into your path in 2018. Certain people who are going to come be able to help you with this. And this ecstasy card is coming out. So you're going to be connected with yourself. You're going to be feeling more alive in 2018. I see a lot of romance for you in 2018. So I hope that that helps. I'm going to do just a couple more, you guys, because usually after around 45 minutes, my brain just gets fried and I got to go meditate and light some sage. Okay, sorry I can't pronounce this. I have dyslexia. Slaggroomlapel. Will the connection with my crush end up in a relationship? And you said, your videos are awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have so much fun doing this. It's cool that I can connect and share with others. And once again, these messages, if they help you, awesome. If they don't, well, it was fun. Hang on, sorry. Okay, will the connection with your crush end up in a relationship? See, my brain's getting fried. This is a card that's unrelated to your question, but it flew out to tell you that the universe is here. They're like, well, we can't really tell you if your crush loves you or not, but the universe loves you. I'm just laughing at this card because it's like basically a big hug. Maybe you're really seeking approval from this person and like you're worried about whether or not if this happens, like if it doesn't happen, what is that going to mean for you? I think that's the question. If your crush isn't into you, is that going to be obviously that may make you feel kind of down, and they're saying like, don't tie your worth up in this situation. The universe knows you. There's a light guiding you through the end of this tunnel, and you're going to make it through to a connection that's going to fulfill you. I don't know if it's this crush. I'm going to say I don't think so. And so they're saying continue through your path. And let's draw another card though. Yes, they're saying, I'm going to confirm what I just said. I'm going to say no. I always feel so bad. I'm like, but I don't think it's personal. They're saying release judgments about yourself, others, and focus on the love and light that's within everyone. Not everyone is for you. You know, what if there's some huge soulmate that's coming right around the corner that's going to make you forget about this crush altogether? That's definitely the energy I'm feeling. So, Jeff, you're saying, this is great. I feel a connection to everyone. Me too. I really want to make Rainbow Harmony more of a community. Something I really love is that everyone's been sharing their stories in the comments. Stories about relationships, stories about just like their life growing up, and like stories about being depressed and like how hard it's been. And I don't know, reading everyone's stories has helped me so much to have this connection. And I'm not gonna lie, some of you all's stories are crazy, but my life story's crazy too. So reading your story actually helps me feel better. It like validates me. So yeah, this is awesome. I love the connection. I'd love to start like a message board forum at some point on a website where you guys can talk, and because no doubt all of us are all kind of on the same vibe. It's probably why we're all connected and we all resonate. So yeah, lots of love and light here. That's all this channel is about. Everyone on here is so kind and sweet and nice, and lots of love. So you guys are legit. Oh, Jody says, I agree, message board, thanks. Okay, Martha, why do you see 67 everywhere? Here's what I'm going to do, Martha. I'm going to go on my computer and I'm going to Google something for you. There's this really legit website called Joanne's Sacred Scribes, and you just type in angel number 67, it'll come up, and I'll read it to you. I see numbers too. Like when I first had my spiritual awakening, I saw 111 everywhere, and I thought I was going crazy. So you're definitely not alone, but 67 is very unique. So here I am, see? Joanne's Sacred Scribes, angel number 67. It says, angel number 67 suggests that the work you are doing towards your spiritual aspirations and development are being encouraged and supported by the angels, ascended masters, and archangels. They applaud you on your progress and urge you to keep up the great work you have been doing. Angel number 67 is a sign of positive progress, spiritual awakening, and advancement. So I feel like 67 is also kind of like seeing 111, but it's like more unique for you. That's cool. Angel number 67 also signifies your strong connection with the angelic and spiritual realms that opens the doorway to divine and angelic guidance. You are being commended for your efforts and hard work and will be justly rewarded. Trust that your needs will be catered to in your daily life, as you have put thought and considerable efforts towards into all aspects of life and have found balance and positive abundance. The angels encourage you to continue on your current path and applaud your commitment and courage. So it's just basically like, good job, you're on the right path, like stay tuned, there's more signs coming, like you might want to pay attention to the numbers, you might want to pay attention to animals that cross your path. I get so many like messages and spirit animals coming up on me every day. It's crazy. So there's a lot of really great websites. I'm hoping to make a post soon on like the websites I use for divination, because I use these cards, but I also have websites I use like to pull cards, and I have that website I use, and there's like a spirit animals website I use. I always like to look up what animals I see out in nature. So I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 more questions because I'm starting to ramble. I'm like tired. Okay, Jody, you're asking me, have I ever heard another person's thoughts? All the time. Along my earlier journey when I wasn't using these gifts, it was crazy walking around and just knowing things. I actually used to gossip a lot. You know how like you can be addicted to gossip and drama? You know, I overcame that on my path because I just knew so much about people, and I would just talk about it because I didn't know what to do with all the information. But now I've learned how to ground myself and how to like not tap into that as much, and how to like direct this energy and focus it so I don't have to walk around just like knowing random stuff. But it's not what you think. Like, I can't always read people's minds. I can't always know everything. Sometimes it's just like random stuff, but yeah, I can tell what people are thinking. So if you can too, Jody, you know, you're not alone. Okay, and Martha, you're saying that you too, like, you're saying me too, I know what they feel and think, so you're an empath, Martha. Let me pull this card for you, Martha. They're saying, which one is it? Hang on. Clairsentience. This is what you have. Clear feeling. Receives messages through feelings, emotions, or physical sensations. Can feel others' emotions. Can feel drained in public and around people. The news and the radio can be difficult. You're an empath. You're an intuitive. You're an open heart. Yeah, and you even feel the physical pain, Martha. Wow, you're very clairvoyant. So I have a lot of very clairvoyant people. You know, does anybody else want to know their gifts? A lot of very clairvoyant people. Who wants to know their gifts? I'll pull a card for you. Okay, SG, what is your gift? What is your spiritual gift? Everyone's like, me! There's like 50 of you. I'll do my best. Okay, this is for SG. But if you identify with this, then cool. SG. SG, you are a writer. You have automatic writing. This card is saying that you have the ability to write without consciousness. It's as if something else takes over you completely when you write, so you're very gifted with words and communication. I have automatic writing too. It's actually how I made all of these cards. I made all of these cards through my automatic writing. So I have a lot of gifts on top of gifts, and so I use it to make my cards for you guys. So awesome, use your automatic writing, make yourself your own card deck, or write a book. We'd all love to read your book, right? Okay, and SG says it's true, I'm a writer. Well, you have to write. Writers, we're so self-conscious, and it's hard for us to write, and I'm being such a hypocrite right now because I haven't written my book in like a month, but you gotta promise me you'll do a page a day, because those who are being gifted to write, like, I just feel like it's a very important and crucial time on the planet right now, and like writers need to write. Writers need to write. Okay, Denise, you want to know your gift? Let's find out what your gift is. Have you guys seen my spiritual gifts pick a card reading? If you guys go up into my about section, like, you can see all the little things you can click on my channel. There's this folder of videos called Pick a Card Readings, and there's one for your spiritual gifts, and you can find out which ones yours are. Okay, Denise. You have aura reading, Denise, so you have the ability to see energy. So for you, this might appear as being extremely sensitive to light and colors. It's usually combined with empathy. So, you know, sometimes I see a green aura around my partner a lot because he's a healer. And so I'll see that, and like sometimes I can tell if his aura is like muddy, and like if he's not in a good mood or something. I'm like, his aura is all muddy, and like I can tell with my empathy, like, oh, something's going on there. So you could use that for yourself. You can use your aura reading also for painting or for making art, because you have this gift with colors and light, and so you might be a really good photographer, you might be really good at drawing or painting or like just making art, anything with colors, maybe designing clothes, anything like that, you can use this spiritual gift for. So Little Peacock, I can't believe I just said that because I read your whole handle. I'm going to pull a card for you anyways, though. You're saying LOL. Okay, I'm pulling one for you. You have astral projection. So this is a type of telepathy. You're a very vivid dreamer and meditator. So you have the ability to leave your body to receive information and healing. If I like knew that I was like legit at astral projecting, what I would be using this for is manifesting, because you know, what you're thinking in your mind, and like when you're getting down on that level in meditation and anchoring things down into the 3D, it's super powerful. So I would, you know, look up meditations. There's this guy named Jason Stevenson, and then there's another guy named Michael Seeley, and they have legit meditations where you can manifest things. And you got to be careful, because if you have this gift, if you spend a lot of time worrying and doubting and like freaking out, like you're thinking of things and you're seeing them almost as movies in your head, and you can basically self-sabotage your life a lot if you're not careful. So it's like trying to remind you, not like only think positive and just think yourself into a happy life and be positive all the time. I'm not saying that at all. Like, be real with yourself, be real with your emotions, but as much as you can, try to think of positive thoughts. Like, spend actual time thinking and dreaming and meditating positivity into your future, and Jason Stevenson and Michael Seeley will help you with that. So I hope that resonates for you. You're welcome. Okay, Alfredo, you want to know what your gifts are? This is the last one because I'm getting tired. Oh, so Alfredo, you have a gift of divination. I have this gift too. It's basically the ability to recognize and see signs and omens, and the ability to translate them. So you have a very strong connection with nature, and you might even notice changes in the weather. You might be very light sensitive and very sensitive to your surroundings. So, for example, you might notice that for weeks and weeks around your house, all there is crows, just crows everywhere. And you're trying to tell everybody, like, do you guys see all these crows? This is crazy. And they're like, yeah, man, there's crows everywhere. And then all of a sudden, all the crows disappear and there's pigeons. And you're like, this is a sign, and like you Google it, and like it has exactly to do with what you think and everything, and you're like, all right, this is a sign for me, but like no one else around you, like they're just like, cool, man, whatever, pigeons and crows, you're crazy. This is the gift of divination. It's just like the ability to like really know things and use these signs and symbols. So if I were you, I would start paying attention to all the little bugs and bumblebees and caterpillars and birds and different little spirits that make their way into your life. Maybe that cockroach is actually a sign. I would also be, if I were you, maybe like making a journal of if you see any repeating numbers, if you see any anything that's repeating in your life, and get into divination and use your own gut to translate these messages. There's a lot of really great divination, like, this is technically divination, what I'm doing. Like, I have this ability so I can pull a card and I can recognize the sign and the message. I'm using that with a lot of my other gifts in order to do this, but you could, maybe tarot will help you too. So, okay, Tara, I really want to answer your question. So that was supposed to be the last one, but let's keep going. So Tara, you had a question about writing. The other week, the universe was helping me to write, and it literally just flowed so easy. This week, not so much. Why is this? Let's pull this. Whoa, did you see that? I got some jumpers. So this week, what's affecting you is some kind of past life issue. I'm seeing this true love card come out, and it's like the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So maybe there's some type of love situation coming into your life. I'm seeing positivity around this, but I don't know. It's like there's something from the past affecting you, and then I'm seeing the cycles and rhythms. And I'm seeing the sensitivity card coming out. It's saying you're becoming really sensitive right now and that you need some space. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So, you know what? You know what's really interesting? One of my friends asked me to help her with this workshop. And, like, she wanted to come over and, like, use my internet and, like, have me help her. And so I did. And the whole workshop ended up being on, like, being a woman and, like, having a period and, like, the feminine cycle and how, like, different phases in your cycle, like, affect you differently. And learning that helped me realize, oh my gosh, I've been trying to do all this work during this one phase of my cycle. And that's why. That's exactly why I can't do it, because I'm supposed to be resting then, or supposed to be reflecting. And so maybe that's what's going on for you. Maybe you're at a certain phase in your moon cycle where you're supposed to be resting, where you're supposed to be honoring this flow right now. And maybe you're going to be able to get some more energy in a couple days. So just as a woman, you're going to be very up and down. It's normal. And I'm learning how to flow with this. And I'm learning how to be more conscious and aware and, like, work with my body. So if you email me after this, I'll send you a flow chart or a diagram from that the workshop that I did with my friend. I love how the universe just does stuff like this to me. They're like, hey, by the way, you're going to take this workshop today. And I'm like, then I end up using it to help you. So definitely just, you know, email me and I'll send you the flow chart, and maybe it'll help you with your cycle and, like, knowing when you should be writing and knowing when you should be resting and all that. So thank you guys. There's so much love coming to me and to all you guys in this whole, I'm just, like, reading all your comments and being so overwhelmed right now. Thank you, all of you. I'm gonna peace out now because I'm getting tired, but I just wanted to say thank you all for being here for this. Thanks for allowing me to use my gifts and to bless you guys. Thanks for blessing me. Stay tuned. I'm going to have plenty more free content. I'm going to be going live again next weekend. If you're interested in purchasing a personal reading, my readings are only $22.22 for just, like, a basic 15-minute reading. If you have a ton of questions and you want to get more in depth, my reading is $44.44. This is US dollars. I'm in California. And then I have a yearly review where we go month by month for 2018. I can also Skype you or call you if you want to talk on the phone. That price is $75 for a 30-minute conversation. But once again, just stay tuned if you guys are wanting some free content. It's always going to be free. I would love using my gifts, and I appreciate all of you. So thank you so much for your support. Love and light. Bye, guys. See you later. Rainbow Harmony.